All right, guys. Week 10 breakdown and predictions. This is coming off of week 9 where it went 8-6. The prior week to that week, what was that? Week 8, I went 9-4. So I wish that I had a better numbers last week, but 8-6 has to do. You're still profitable. And I'm just going to recap what I had. If you didn't watch my last video, please like and subscribe. Week 8, I told you guys to take Baltimore Ravens over 29.5 team total. We started off with an L, and that's just the way it goes, right? And if you stick around, I gave my 5 most confident picks. Like this one here, I said Titans plus 10.5, plus 11.5. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a one possession game every single time the Titans and Chargers plays, especially in Tennessee. It's always a close game. And they got it with plus 11.5. So that was 1-1 there. I told you New England Patriots money line, do not take the spread. They're just the better team, but 5.5 is a lot of points to give up to a team that's half decent, and it's going to be a close game. So I said take New England. I told them money line, don't mess around with the spread, and they covered that obviously as they won by 1 point, and that's 2-1 right there. And then my other second most confident play was Denver Broncos holding the Houston Texans to under 20.5 points. And I said that was probably my most confident play of the whole entire week. I love that play. I said Denver defense is very, very good at home, and they held Houston to 5 field goals and kept them under 20 points. So then that made me 3-1 to start. Next, I said take Green Bay Packers first half money line. They didn't fall through. They fell through with that because Brandon McManus missed a field goal, and I should have actually been 9-5 instead of 8-6. But he missed a field goal to end the half. Happens. Yeah, that happens. Next, I said Minnesota, Detroit. This was one of my other confident picks that lost. I said take the under 47.5. I said that's a great bet. And a late touchdown by Detroit kind of screwed everything over. And it should have been, maybe if they kicked the field goal there, made it 27-20, I would have covered the under 47.5, but I did not. They got a touchdown, and that made me 2-1 on my most confidence. And next, I said Pittsburgh, Indianapolis. I said this game is going to be a muggy game. The weather wasn't looking good either. I said take under. I said I take under. I think it was 49.5 because I thought it was going to rain. It ended up not raining. Went all the way up to balloon to 52.5, and it still went under that. So it didn't really matter. And you would have won. So I won that pick as well. Then my other confident pick to make me go 3-1 was San Fran. I said San Fran money line. First half, easiest play, one of the easiest plays of the week. Take them first half money line. Do not take game. And it didn't matter. They covered the game, but they demolished them in the first half, won 17-7, controlled time of possession the whole first half. That's exactly what you want as a team, right? Why am I so freaking bright, huh? Let me change the. Oh, that's too not bright. Okay. There's that. Give me a second, guys and gals. Girls, if you're watching, I'm taken, okay? Don't worry. Taking 2 daughters. God bless me. Okay, that looks better. So then we have San Fran, right? 3-1, my most confident picks of week 9. 3-1 so far. I said take the under in the Cincinnati Chicago Bears. Hey, if you lose by 80 and if you lose by 1, it's still the same. It's a loss. My other most confident pick was the Raiders. I said Raiders plus 3 is an absolute lock. Take Raiders plus 3 at the time. I said they're for sure going to cover plus 3. It says here they ended up plus 1. I don't believe it, but I said plus 3, take them. They're covering plus 3. This game's going to be close. People in the comment section got upset that I said the Jaguars are just as good or maybe a little bit worse than the Raiders. And look, it was 30-29. It was a very close game I expected. I also said take New Orleans Saints plus 14.5. That didn't hit. Then I said take KC. That didn't hit either. So let's kind of close there. But I said Seattle's going to win and demolish the Washington Commanders. And they smashed them. And I said if Arizona plays, if Kyler Murray plays, take Dallas. If Jacoby Brissett plays, take Arizona. And Arizona won. So I ended up 8-6. And that's just what I do, 8-6. I mean, that wasn't even a good week for me, I think. I feel like I got screwed on Baltimore. I feel like I got screwed on the Minnesota-Detroit game. Missed field goal by Green Bay. So there's a lot of stuff that didn't go my way, went awry, as the kids say, right? Or the old people say it more like. But let's go to week 10. Let's stop fucking around. Let's go to week 10, right? And week 10, we have the Las Vegas Raiders on Thursday Night Football. This is a huge matchup for really nothing because they're 2-6, but it's a huge matchup for bettors. And right now, I'm telling you, this matchup is going to be big. You know why? Because the Raiders are actually under machines at home on the road, right? They're under versus KC, 0-31, got donutted. 6-40 versus Indianapolis, donutted. 24-41, that was a high scoring game, but it was a lot of garbage time stuff. New England versus Raiders, 33. You know what I like in this game? I love the absolute under. Give me the under in this game, right? Denver defense is good, but I also think the Raiders defense is not that bad as well. But I like the under in this game. I don't think it's a bad bet at all. What's the over-under at? It's at 42.5. Take the under. I think that's a really good bet. And actually, you know what? I think the under first half is actually a better bet. Let's see the first half line for the under first half, right? Let me see what it is. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me check what it is. Because I think that the Raiders defense on the road actually has good road under stats first half. Under 20.5, take 20.5 under. That's an actual lock. 20.5 under, take it first half. Easy money. That it's going to be like the score is going to be like 14-3 or 13-6, something like that, right? Take the under first half. I like that one a lot. Atlanta versus Indianapolis. This is another good game right here, right? You have Atlanta versus Indianapolis on Sunday morning or 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. Eastern for you guys in the East Coast. I will be taking the Indianapolis Colts at -6.5. I don't believe in Atlanta. I do not believe in Atlanta at all. I don't think Atlanta is a good team. The people told me to put them higher in my rankings when they were winning, and I said, no, they fucking suck. And they proved it. They suck. They're not good. I'll never take Michael Penix to win anything, and that's just the truth. And I'll be taking Indianapolis 27-24. They covered here, 31-7. So I'll be taking Indianapolis to win this game. I think they bounce back. And do they cover? I don't know if they cover, but do they cover? Do they cover? That's a good question. Are they going to cover? Yeah, they're going to smash them. The other week they had a back-to-back road game, 0-30. Yeah, Indianapolis is going to smash them. Indianapolis back-to-back, after beating the Chargers, they beat the shit out of the Tennessee. Cover. Easy cover. Indianapolis -6.5. Lock. What the hell? -6.5. Take it. Take it. Put a 2 cents in and get $1 back. Easy money right there. Indianapolis Colts -6.5. That's just stealing money from a baby, right? Or as they say, stealing money from a big nosed creature. So next, let's do the Buffalo versus Miami game, right? That's the next one. Buffalo versus Miami, divisional game. Last time they played, Miami got definitely outgained. I would probably take the Bills parlay piece money line. I do not trust them to cover. I don't think their defense is good at all, so I do not trust them to cover. But parlay them money line. I think that's a good money line play right there. So next is New England versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay coming off a bye. What is Todd Bowles' record off a bye? Record off a bye. Todd Bowles' record has a brutal record coming off buys. He's 0-2. Yep, that sells it right there. 0-2 as the Buccaneers head coach. Yeah, that I am taking the Patriots to cover that game. Patriots are going to cover that game and win outright, right? They're 4-0 ATS against them head-to-head last 4 games. 3-1 against them winning the games. 0-4 under. So, yeah, give me the New England Patriots to cover that game. I like it a lot. So, New England money line, I'm taking that. I'm hammering it. That's a really good, solid play for me. I think that's going to be a good play right there. Cleveland versus New York Jets. Cleveland, New York Jets is a very good matchup, right? Because you have Dylan Gabriel versus a shitty coach and a shittier quarterback, right? And this is a bunch of shit and a bunch of terrible football. If you're watching this game, even if you're a Browns fan or a Jets fan, you're a complete degenerate. You need to have a better hobby. Maybe go play some golf. Maybe go drink beer with your friends. Maybe go ride a bike around your neighborhood. Something that's better than watching this game. All right. And right now, I will not. If I would take anything, the over under is 38.5. I mean, how do you even take the under? I mean, these teams is just bad. New York Jets just lost their whole team. So I'd probably take the Browns money line because New York Jets just lost Quentin Williams, lost Sauce Gardner, lost a lot of guys on defense. So I'll probably be taking Cleveland Browns here, money line, right? Next is Baltimore -4 versus Minnesota. Baltimore versus Minnesota, 4-0 over the last 4 times they played. Might be a good over spot right here. 34-31, 24-16, 29-26, 33. Baltimore, they played well, didn't get the over team total. They just came off back-to-back here, lost to Philadelphia on the road. They're in Europe for this. They're not a good home team, the Minnesota Vikings. They're not a good home team at all. So I'll be taking the Baltimore Ravens money line here. Take the Baltimore Ravens money line. I think that's a good play. New York Giants versus Bears. Let's see the weather in this game. It is going to be raining. That is not a good sign right there. That is not a good sign. So the Bears play the New York Giants. Caleb Williams is balling out. He's playing really well. He's playing like a franchise quarterback. I know people hate him because his nails are a little gay, but hey, he's balling, man. You can't judge. He's balling. And Giants Bears in a cold game, I would probably be leaning cold game. Weather's bad. Let's see what the Bears do at home. Are they over under machines? Under. Give me Bears Giants under. That's a good under bet right there. Bears Giants under. Hey, if you're betting the over, sometimes betting the overs for suckers. So Bears Giants under 48.5. They just scored 55 million points. So expecting a lot of penalties, a lot of holding calls in the rain. Expecting that, a lot of punts. Okay. Houston Texans versus Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm guessing CJ Stroud's not playing in this game. And I'm guessing that Trevor Lawrence is going to be playing in this game because why would he not be? But I'll be taking the Jacksonville Jaguars, I think, because I think they need a front runner. I think they need a front runner in this division, right? I think they gave up on the Houston Texans, especially if Stroud doesn't play. So I think that the Jaguars, 271, 291, damn, they could not gain at all. You got to take the under. I mean, how do you not take? What's the under first half? This might be a first half under. Both defenses play well, start the game. Under 18.5 first half, take that. Yeah, 3-3. 3-3 first half, lock. 3-3 first half. New Orleans Saints versus Carolina. New Orleans Saints are +5.5 versus Carolina. The over-under is 40.5. I don't think Tyler Shough is as bad as people think. I think he actually played pretty decent against the LA Rams. Let's see what his stats were. He was 14 for 24 with 1 touchdown, 1 pick, over 10 yards per completion. He didn't play as bad as I thought he was going to be. And Carolina has Bryce Young. They just came off a great win. This is a game that they should take care of. You probably have to lean Carolina money line. I think that's a safe bet. Would I be betting on it myself with actual money? No way. Arizona versus Seattle. You got to take Seattle -6.5. If Kyler Murray plays, you got to take a -25.5. But if Jacoby Brissett's playing, you got to take Seattle -6.5. This is a good spot to take Seattle. People are saying Seattle. Actually, it's not really a good spot to see Seattle. Seattle just blew out the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Football, so it's not actually a good time to bet on Seattle. But you got to take Seattle money line. I think that's Seattle money line. You can tease Seattle with the Buffalo Bills. That's a good bet. Or the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts. Tease that, right? And then money line, Seattle money line parlay. That sounds good to me. That's a good bet. Detroit versus Washington Commanders. This is a retribution game, revenge game for last year in the playoffs where the Washington Commanders bounced the number 1 seeded Detroit Lions. If any of you guys remember that, But that's exactly what happened. But no Jaden Daniels. He's out indefinitely, right? He dislocated his elbow. So you got to pick who you got to pick. And I will be taking, let's see the weather first. 11 miles per hour, 10. So the weather's not really a factor in Washington. $55.5, 45.31. Under. Detroit, Washington, under. A lot of unders this week. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of unders this week. Detroit, Washington, under. Take it. If it's 24.5 first half, take that as well. I'd rather take that actually instead. If it's 24.5 first half, Detroit Lions versus Commanders. 24.5, take the under first half. I like that bet a lot. Rams versus San Fran. You got to take the Rams money line here. The Rams are just too good. Rams team total probably is the better bet. I'll probably go Rams team total. Let's see the weather here. Rams team total. The weather, 75. Yeah, weather's not an issue here. Their offense is just too good. The Rams offense is too good. Puka Nacua is probably going to come back too. He already was back. He scored a touchdown last week, but he's probably going to be even better, even more healthy. Devontae Adams scoring cherry pick touchdowns, and they outplayed San Fran late in that game, and I think that this game might be really high scoring. But I'll take the Rams team total. What is their team total? It's 50.5. It has to be 27-23, 26-23, and it's going to be, let's see what it's going to be. Team total is at 26.5. You got to take that. That sounds like good value to me. Pittsburgh versus Chargers in Sunday Night Football. You got to take Sunday Night Football. You got to take the Chargers money. Shoot, dude. They have no line. Fuck. No line. You got to take Pittsburgh +3. You have to. You have to take Pittsburgh +3. You got to take them. Pittsburgh +3. I'm not even overthinking it. Pittsburgh +3. I'm a Chargers fan. I'm not overthinking it. Pittsburgh +3. Monday, Green Bay Packers money line. That's an actual lock. That's just what it is. Pittsburgh +3 versus the Chargers. That's a good pick. Aaron Rodgers playing well. They really dumbed up their offense, and that made them look a lot better, right? They just did run the ball, play action, let Aaron Rodgers do his thing. They didn't have a lot of like trick and like weird shit going on. And Calvin Austin actually coming back helped them a lot. So I got to take them here versus the Chargers, whose defense is depleted and sucks, whose offense sucks. I mean, they're just bad. They have no line. It's sad to see, but whatever. Philadelphia versus Green Bay. This is the marquee Monday night matchup. This is a great Monday night matchup. How are you not taking Green Bay here? Green Bay, everybody remembers how bad they just played against the Carolina Panthers, right? They're shit. They suck. Why are they ranked number 3? You have the worst power rankings in history. You should delete your channel. Just watch, baby. Just watch. When they beat the Philadelphia Eagles, what are you going to tell me? So Philadelphia, Green Bay Packers, I'm taking them here. I'm very confident in them here. Green Bay. The favorite has won every single time in Green Bay, -9, -4.5, -1. So yeah, Green Bay, money line, great bet right there. That's just what it is. That's the week 9 breakdown. I'm going to give you my top 5 most confident picks. But if you're still here and watching, please like and subscribe to my channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. I would love you forever. And thank you. But right now, I'm going to my top 5 most confident. I would go, what did I say? I would go New England Patriots +2.5. I like that. Chingy. There was a 20.5 that I saw here that I liked. What was it? All right, so I like that. Give me. There's also an under I liked also. What was it? Under Giants, Chicago Bears, under 48.5. I like that as well. I like those two. I liked Green Bay Packers, money line. I like that. Detroit Washington under 49.5. I like that. And there's one more, right? Who did I even pick? I think it was Raiders, Denver Broncos excuse me, Raiders, Denver Broncos, under 18.5. So I'm being an absolute under whore. It's 21.5 now. Just change it to 21.5 if you're watching this video. Well, I have to put this video out first too. So again, I'm going to recap it. Give me Raiders, Broncos under 21.5 first half. I like that. That's 1. 2, Packers money line, right? I like that as well. 3 was Bears versus Giants under. I like that. 47. It's 47 now. Take that. That's 3. Or is that 4? 3. 4. Take Seahawks. Nope, I'm not doing that. Nope, I'm not falling for it. Not falling for it. Not falling for it. Because I'm actually going to bet money on these guys. New York Jets versus Browns under 18.5 first half. I like that. That's 4. And at number 5, give me Indianapolis Colts -6. Yeah. Yeah. Those are my 5. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Thank you.